Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and His Son Yahushua HaMashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 1st of December 2023, and I'm going to do a trade recap on a paper trade I'm taking in the ETH. I'm just going to break down how I came across this setup and my thought process on taking this trade. So let's start off with the Camarillas because this was basically how I took this trade here of the Camarilla principles. And well, let me go to the higher time frame and kind of reiterate what I was talking about with the false breakout in my previous videos. So yeah, let me try and take this off. 1 second. Trading executions. All right. Okay, so if this is supposed to be a redistribution or a distribution phase, right? We're supposed to get after this false breakout right here. We're supposed to get a continued selling that'll break the automatic reaction, which is at 45, 37, 75, right? So without us getting to the bottom here and breaking this this range low, it's still an accumulation phase, right? So the evidence of the accumulation is that we had the support here. We're having higher support, lowest points of supports, right? And let's see, let me take this off. Right. So we're getting the support here. This is also value area low for the week at 45, 48, 75. And this is still looking very bullish, right? Because we're in a bullish trend, and this is what's throwing me off right here. Now, this could be two things. This could be like a stop run to clear out any shorts that coming in the market right now for them to take this bullish run up without any resistance, or this could be signs of selling, right? So we're getting this push up here. Buyers are coming in, they're creating the false sense of bullish activity so they could take profit while people are buying, they're selling into them, right? And then after you get this big rejection here, which is creating the false breakout, right? So let me just try and make those candles a little bigger. 1 second. Right. So we don't know which one is going to happen, if it's a distribution or accumulation at this point. Right now, the signs are showing that this could either be a stop run for the shorts to clear the way for the long, or this could be a false breakout that is going to signify further weakness, right? Now, what's kind of going against that is that we actually had this buying up into the close yesterday, right? That kind of threw me off. I was looking at this as we're going to get down to the automatic reaction. But then at the weekly value area low, we got support and it started to move up, right? So I'm looking at it kind of skeptical right now, right? So what kind of gave me some incentive to take this short trade that I'm in right now is that we got the rejection here. Now I'm going to go to the 5-minute chart and it's going to show you why I took that rejection, right? So this is actually the weekly value area high, which is at 45, 80, 50. Right, so on the 1 hour chart, you're seeing this reversal pattern happening here. We have this kind of shooting star, and then we're breaking down from the value area high, right? So that's the context on the bigger time frame, the 1 hour chart. Now let's go down to the 5-minute chart. Now, looking at the Camarilla setup is in a overlapping higher value relationship, right? So it's moderately bullish, meaning that Camarilla R3 was at this level here yesterday. Now it moved up to this level, and Camarilla S3 has moved up to this level here, right? Now Camarilla S3 is at 45, 67, 25. and it did not exceed yesterday's level of the Camarilla artery level of, let's see here, 45, 70, 75, right? So if it doesn't exceed that level moving up, that means it's in an overlapping higher value, which is moderately bullish, right? So what happened in the ETH today is that we consolidated, right? And then we moved up and we've had this fail. We broke the uptrust from the 22nd of November, and then we started to get that failure. We didn't get to the Camarilla artery, right? We started to have this rejection at the high of 45.8450. So you see that rejection pattern right there. Let me try and make that a little bigger as well. Right, so you can see that reversal pattern happening there. This candle started from the reversal candle, started from 45.84, and we broke the lows of that high candle right here at, let's see, the lows of that candle was 45.8325, right? And then the continuation, we had this big selling right here. Now, what made me take this trade was this, right? I also used the VWAP bands. So this upper VWAP deviation band, this one right here, the red one, this one right here, I use that for either, like in an uptrend, you see how it's staying above the upper deviation band. Once we start to break that band, it's signifying that we're losing strength, right? That's how I perceive the upper deviation band, right? So we had this breakdown here and I went short, right? So this is coming after we had the failure to get to Camarilla artery, started to have this reversal pattern, broke down from the upper VWAP deviation band, and I went short right there. So let's see, the entry was 45.8175, right? Now I also placed a stop limit order at the breakdown of this uptrust level at 45.8050. So let's see where that was executed. That was executed right on the level 45.8050. And let's see, I put another limit order right here at 45.7650. So I'm adding to the position as we break down VWAP. That white line right there, that's VWAP. Breaking down this uptrust from 11/28, 2023 on the 28th. The entry there was 45.7650. We had a little pullback, retest VWAP. And I entered here again on the breakdown of this lower VWAP deviation band, the green band right here, the green line at 45.7425. And then this is also another ad here, but I think this is from, let's see here. This is from the money zone, yes, right? So the market profile value area high for the day is at 45.73, right? So placed a stop order right there at 45.7250 that executed another short and took a breakdown here of the buying climax from the 20th. As you see, we're getting some bullish action right here. I might stop out now. So that was executed at 45.6950, and this is Camarilla S3, right? So this is usually support. So getting support around this area. This is also a golden pivot zone because the central pivot, you see that blue line right there, that's creating a golden pivot zone where the two pivots, different pivots are in the same location, right, with the central pivot. So anything that's close to the central pivot, that's like another indicator, like with a different equation. Like this is the money zone, the POC area. All of this is within the same vicinity right here, like this right here. That's creating a golden pivot zone, and you're seeing that price is getting that support and reaction right there. So this could be a good place to kind of trail down my stop if I want to take profit right now. Let's see here. I have my stop above the structure right here. So if I want to be aggressive and move it down to the top of this candle, I could, but I'll leave it here for now. I'll probably move this one down here to be right here above the buying climax. Right, so actually I have another sell stop right here. It's at 45.64.25, and that's the breakdown of the lower puck area here, which is this green line. So this is lower puck, this is upper puck, that's Camarilla S3, the green line, and that blue line right there, that's the central pivot. So all this area here could be a lot of support, right? So let's see if selling pressure is going to increase. I'm looking at the VRSI, which is the volume relative strength indicator. That's going down. The selling pressure is going down. So that's a sign of reversal as well. So let's see if that's going to pick up and increase to the darker purple, which is the heaviest volume for the volume strength, right? Or the volume pressure. So we're still getting some support here above this golden pivot zone. So that's kind of like how I usually do my trades, right? At certain levels I add to the position, and I usually add like double the position, right? So let's say this first position was one contract. This one is going to be 2 contracts. This is going to be 4 contracts, and this one here would be 8 contracts. But today on this paper trade, I just added one. You know, I just added by 1 increment. I didn't double it, right? So it's a good way to maximize your profits as well. And some people are scared to add to their positions, but I like to take risks, I guess. You know, I'm not scared of taking risks because I mean we're here to make money. So what's the point of avoiding risk when it's warranted? You know, if we have big selling like this, why won't you add to the position? You know what I'm saying? But it's a matter of your tolerance level, you know. So my tolerance level for the risk is kind of high, so I could take these kind of trades. So trading is basically a lot of psychology. So if whatever you're comfortable with and you make money doing that, then you should probably continue doing that. And I'm comfortable risking, you know. So yeah, that was my little breakdown here. It's a Camarilla R3 failure off of having this false breakout. Let's go back to the 1 hour chart. Right, so the context of this trade is I'm looking for continuation to the downside. I think Powell is going to talk today, so maybe we'll get that continuation and probably upset this little rally right here. So I'm looking to get down to this level here of 45.37.75, and see I have my take profit at that level right there. And let's see here, go back to the 5 minute. And this is the ES, this is not the mini, I mean the micro. So these are as you see, these profits are looking kind of big, but eventually I'll be taking these kind of trades, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm being over ambitious or just taking crazy trades. I'm kind of thinking in the future, you know what I'm saying? Because that'll be the profit on this trade. It'll be what, 11,275. So eventually I'll be making those kind of trades, you know what I'm saying? I will probably say, let me be ambitious and say I'm gonna be doing those kind of trades by next year around the same time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was my little trade breakdown on my paper trade. Hope you all enjoyed that this recap and this breakdown of how I actually look at the market and stuff like that. All right, so y'all trade safe and stay blessed. Remember, Powell is speaking today, so the volatility might be crazy. So Y'all be careful. All right. Stay blessed.